A lot of people are not aware about the interventions that are happening in the bank. BI have a lot of agric interventions, and what we do as business development service providers for Bank of Industry, we ensure that all businesses, mostly agric businesses, are in bankable forms and they have access to this funding. The access to this funding requires have a lot of criteria that you need. We will help you get all those criteria together if you are interested in the funding, and we also try as much as possible to reach out to even the lowest farmer, the primary farmer, agricultural farmer, so that they can understand the importance of funding from development financial institutions. As regards awareness, BOI tries as much as possible to do TV programs like coming to workshops like this where you brainstorm with people and create awareness. We do a lot of participate in a lot of workshops. There's what we call BOI Weekly, where you can get more information. We have a customer care center. For those that don't even know about BOI at all, we try as much as possible to go to the rural areas to speak with them, to talk to them, to encourage them, and let them know that these things are real. They are not just for people in the urban area, it's for everybody. Let's take the example of market money. Market money is actually for the rural people, rural farmers, processors, manufacturers, traders. You're selling tomato, you're selling pepper, you're selling ogi. You can have access to the intervention fund. It's called a social intervention fund, popularly known as market money. Market money is zero interest rate. It is free for everybody to access. All you just need to do is to indicate your interest in market money. It's not only market money. We have agric mechanization fund. We have funds specifically for women. The Bank of Industry have funds specifically for women, agric mechanization fund, fashion fund, entertainment fund, textile and garment fund. We have for agric business. We have so many varied, over 21 types of funding options that are as low as 4%. For example, the automobile fund is 4%. So it all depends on where your forte is or what sector you operate in. The packaging industry in Nigeria has actually revolutionized. We're asked from what those projects the bank has financed that we acted as business service providers to. We've seen a lot of improvement. Their international standards, they are so exciting because most of them create their molds locally. To find out that the molds are made in Nigeria and that the standards are same as the international standard is amazing. For example, you can see the crates that was brought today, the collapsible crate that was brought today by Dana Plastic. It is fantastic. This will tell you that globalization is happening in Nigeria. We are being included in globalization, and we are actually growing. I would say the packaging industry has really done fantastically well. As an individual, you can actually get funding from the bank. It is not based on cluster system or cooperative system. We just try to encourage microcredit people that are doing small businesses, very, very small, that they can come together because they don't have the capital base, they don't have the asset base, they don't have the structure. But if they come together, they can form a formidable structure. Unity is very difficult to break. If you have a force field where everybody is connected together, it's difficult for you to break it. So we believe in the strength of togetherness on the microcredit level. That's why we encourage cooperative. But that does not mean as an individual you cannot access the BOI fund.